Well, I guess it'd be about time to get this warmed up and going. Do. Oh, now, how be this get to working again?
Press the button.
Which
no,
button?
No, not that one.
Not this
the
button.
left.
That one.
No, your other left.
This other one.
Oh,
Which one are you talking about?
I meant the right. No,
What
but not
are you-
that big red one. The
This
other
way.
red button.
Not-
Just not the big, happy, shiny one.
You mean the one I just pushed?
Yeah, for crying out
Oh,
loud. You
right.
don't know what you're doing.
I know perfectly well what I'm doing.
Not that button. Oh,
I-
for crying out loud.
D-
You just sit here on your patootie. You play
Well,
with your buttons. I go make coffee.
You do that, but don't slam the door. Well, here it be. Toward to be ending the Day of Mothers. That be right. Mother's Day has come all but to an end. But that doesn't mean Mother's Day is ever truly over. For if you've ever had a mother, then you have a Mother's Day. And most of us have had a mother. And the ones that haven't had a mother, well, you're special in ways that science would like to discover, and they've got a laboratory with your name upon it. Now let's see. We are going to explore Mother's Day, and all that goes with it. All kinds of mothers. We have, we also have mother jokes. Aye, what Mother's Day would not be complete without a mother's joke or two? Aye, we have. If it's involving mothers, we will try to be covering it. For that be what we be doing today. If you did something special for your mother today, bully for ye, bully for ye, and have yourself a grand time. And if you didn't, well, sit back and maybe we can invoke the old heartstrings so you'll do something proper for mother another day. Another mother day. Aye, that sounds about right. Welcome back, me mateys. Welcome back. We start right out with a nice little Mother's Day poem from the old Home Improvement show.
An Ode to My Mother by Peter Bilker. That would be me. Who etched this tattoo in her purple moo-moo? Mother. Mother. Who posted my bail every time without fail? Mother. Mother. And who rushed to the car with my severed thumb in a jar? Father. Father. But who sewed it back on when the doctor was gone? Mother. Mother. Happy Mother's Day, Mom!
Problem is all in your approach, I said to them. You are my children and I want to fill you in. You wonder why your mama grounded you again. There must be 50 ways to please your mother. Keep up the laundry now and put away your food. Wouldn't hurt you if you lose the attitude. Say yes ma'am, no ma'am. Her name isn't Dude. There must be 50 ways to please your mother. 50 ways to please your mother. Don't talk back, Jack. Clean out the bandstand. Put away the dish, Trish. Don't play in the street. Don't miss the bus, Gus. Try not to cuss, Russ. Wipe off the seat, Pete, and life will be sweet. Pick up your mess, Tess. Close the screen, Gene. Don't get annoyed, Lloyd. Turn down the TV. up your phone, John. Let her know when you're gonna be home. Don't roll your eyes, guys, and you'll see what I mean. You know, it grieves me, kids, to see you in such pain. I've known her many years now, so just let me explain. 'Cause sometimes you talk and act like you were born without a brain. There must be 50 ways. I found a system that can give you better life. You can live in harmony and put away the strife. You know, I learned the hard way. Things you don't say to my wife. There must be 50 ways to please your mother. 50 ways to please your mother. Go get a job, Bob. Mow the lawn, Sean. Don't burn in the face, Chase. Just listen to me. Cover your sleeves, please. Don't use your sleeves, Steve. Use your inside voice, Joyce, and you'll be home free. Don't talk back, Jack. Clean out the bandstand. Pull up your pants, Chance. Go play in the street. Don't miss the bus, Gus. Try not to cuss so much, Russ. Wipe off the seat, Pete, and life will be sweet.
That there be 50 ways to please your mother. Your mother, I should be saying it properly when I give out the old titles are. Aye, 50 ways to please your mother. Aye, and here I'll say this one properly. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Alan Sherman understands how to say it right and proper. That's what will be coming up next. But I do want to remind you, 323-HEAV-HO. 323-HEAV-HO can make all your dreams come true, provided you be dreaming about making a request for the captain's quarters. Aye, that be true. Just 323-432-8346. All you got to be doing is get your text or leave a message about what you be wanting. I was thinking, or you could be sending a money order. But if you be wanting to send money orders, we won't be rejecting them, because they help pay for all the important things in life. And it's quite simple of what he needing to be taken care of. Like sending the old kids off to camp. That be right. That's part of motherhood, is dealing with the kiddies. Now, that's how you become a mother, is you have the kiddies. So, and the kiddies will always make you feel so special. Be that good or be that bad. Just remember when you were a teenager and everything was fun and exciting. And then they came along. Well, we all know how that turns out.
Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at Camp Granada. Camp is very entertaining, and they say we'll have some fun if it stops raining. I went hiking with Joe Spivey. He developed poison ivy. You remember Leonard Skinner? He got ptomaine poisoning last night after dinner. All the counselors hate the waiters, and the lake has alligators, and the head coach wants no sissies, so he reads to us from something called Ulysses. Now I don't want this should scare you, but my bunkmate has malaria. You remember Jeffrey Hardy? They're about to organize a searching party. Take me home,
Oh, mother, father, take me home. I hate Granada, don't leave me out in the forest where I might get eaten by a bear. Take me home. I promise I will not make noise or mess the house with other boys. Oh, please don't make me stay. I've been here one whole day. Dearest father, darling mother, how's my precious little brother? Let me come home if you miss me. I would even let Aunt Bertha hug and kiss me. Wait a minute, it stopped hailing. Guys are swimming, guys are sailing, playing baseball. Gee, that's better. Mother, father, kindly disregard this letter.
Your mama is so fat, she drives a spandex car. Alright. Your mama's so stupid, she tried waking up a sleeping bag. Yeah. Your mama's thighs are so big, when she walks, they gotta talk to each other. I'll go by, and then I'll let you go by. Yeah, well, your mama's breath kicks so bad, the ice cream man gave her a Listerine popsicle, motherfucker. Your mom's so fat, she puts mayonnaise on her Tylenol. Your mama's getting so nappy, her crabs drive dune buggies. Your mama's so big, she takes poster Polaroids. Your mama's house is so small, the welcome mat just says, well, yeah. What? Your mama's so fat, she uses 2 Greyhound buses for rollerblades. Your mama's glasses are so thick, when she looks at the sun, her eyebrows catch on fire. Woo! Your mama's eyes are so cross-eyed that your mama's eyes are so cross-eyed that
Your mama's eyes crossed it. Yeah, Siri.
they're cross-eyed.
Aye, a few mama jokes. I know they're a bit inappropriate, but some of the most powerful mama jokes I ever heard of came from Mama herself. Aye. Oh, that reminds me. If I can find it in the stack of stuff, I got a funny one there about that. That was ICP, though, with Yo Mama jokes. Now, let's see. Oh, what do we have here? Ah, yes. The Palm Valley Church, the PVC, with Don't Stop Believin' Mother's Day. Mother's Day.
Just a small town mom, no matter what, she's always on the job. She drives a minivan that goes everywhere. She's always washing clothes, cleaning up a runny nose, changing diapers never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Kids are screaming, fighting, biting, noses bleeding. Babies
home. Better mind your manners. Better change your tone. Don't you threaten me, son. You gotta let her go. We're gonna do things my way, or we won't do things at all. You don't know what you're messing with. You got no idea. You don't know what you're looking at when you're looking here. You don't know what you're up against. No way, no how. You don't know what you're messing with, but I'm gonna tell you. Straight. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, and I'm bad. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, and it looks like you've been had. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, so get off my back, get out my face, 'cause I'm mean and green, and I am bad. Oh, yeah, I'm bad. Ooh. Wanna save your skin, boy? You wanna save your hide? You wanna see tomorrow? You better step aside. Better take a tip, boy. Want some good advice? You better take it easy, 'cause you're walking on thin ice. You don't know what you're dealing with. No, you never did. You don't know what you're looking at. But that's tough titty, kid. The lion don't sleep tonight, and if you pull his tail, he roars. You see, that ain't fair. You see, that ain't nice. You know what I say? Up yours. Yeah! Oh. Watch me now. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, and I'm bad. I'm just a mean green mother, a real disgrace, and you got me fighting mad. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, gonna trash your ass, gonna rock this place. I'm mean and green, and I am bad. Don't you talk to me about old King Kong. You think he's the worst? Well, you're thinking wrong. Don't talk to me about Frankenstein. He got a temper? Ha! He ain't got mine. You know, I don't come from no black lagoon. I'm from past the stars and beyond the moon. You can keep the thing, keep the it, keep the creature. They don't mean shit. I got garden style, major moves. I got the stuff, and I think that proves you better move it out. Nature calls, you got the point. I'm gonna bust your balls. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, and I'm bad. I'm just a mean green mother, a real hard case. You in deep is trouble, man. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, so just give it up. It's all over, Ace. I'm mean and green. Mean green mother from outer space. I'm mean and green. Mean green mother from outer space. I'm mean and green. Mean green mother from outer space. Mean green mother from outer space. And I am bad.
That'll be Levi Stubbs from Little Shop of Horrors with Mean Green Mother from Outer Space. Aye, it's a Mother's Day, so doesn't that come into it also if you happen to be a mean green mother? I think with some of the mothers out there, they're tough enough, they can handle that, and it fits the job description fairly well. Now, we be cutting the commercial, be back momentarily. We start out with a vintage commercial, go on to the proper sponsors so that we can pay for all the bills, like, child care, and, sword lessons and dance lessons, all the important things that a proper child needs. Oh, and food too. Food be important there too, yes. These things are all necessary as they grow up, and that's what mothers have to do. They take care of their little ones, and then they eventually become a grandy mother. Ooh, I should look up to see if we have anything about grandy mothers.
When I grow up, I want to be a mommy.
You can play mommy right now with Ideal's Betsy Wetsy. Betsy Wetsy cries real tears. She drinks from her own bottle just like a real baby, and you'll love the soft touch of her baby pink skin. Of course, like all little babies, Betsy Wetsy wets and needs to be changed. And just think of all the fun you'll have giving Betsy Wetsy her bath and shampooing her rooted saran hair. Ask your mommy to get you Betsy Wetsy, and then you can be a mommy too. Betsy Wetsy by Ideal comes complete with layette in 4 sizes, priced from $5.95. You'll find Betsy Wetsy and lots of other wonderful Ideal toys at your favorite toy department now.
It's a wonderful toy. It's Ideal.
Squatch Den.
Hey, Reggie, our store's empty. Reggie, they look closed.
No, they ain't closed. They're like, hey man, they are closed.
Oh, Roy, I was running a new Hound Dog shirt.
And I wanted the new album by Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
Hey guys, we're down here.
Hey, did you know that your shop is closed?
Yeah, you closed up shop and everything.
Yeah, moved again. We've grown so fast that we needed a bigger place, so we moved just down the hall, and now we're right by the entrance to JCPenney's. This move allows us to have everything we had before and more. Like, we're gonna get the dollar section back, more live shows, as well as listening parties, t-shirts, CDs, DVDs, even 8-tracks.
Really?
Yep.
Sweet.
And don't forget to check us out on the Squatch Den Records on Facebook and Instagram. And we have our own online radio station. Be sure to check us out at squatchden.com.
Oh, wow, man. Check it out, man. Is that a vinyl store?
Oh, man.
Squatch Den. Aye, looking at all that we have for Mother's Day, I don't know if we have enough time, but we will do our best to have as much as we can, as great a fun as we can, before the biggest mother of them all, the witching hour, comes creeping in upon us, and does what, well, you'll be understanding more once we get to her, if you don't be understanding already. Now, one of the things we must touch upon, no matter how old you become, you still have a mother. From the time you're a wee little one, all the way to the time you're a 98-year-old man shaking away, ready to step into the grave with one foot upon a banana peel and one foot already on its way in. Now, you'll still have your mother, and even if she's gone from this world, you still have that. So be grateful for when you have those phone calls with Mom. You know you'll be not wanting to talk to her. Take a moment and listen to your mother. Maybe ignore her afterwards, but listen to her while she's speaking. It's only proper. And with that, we have Nicholas and May, the mother and son sketch. A little ditty from possibly around the 1961, saying that no matter how old you are, remember, she's still your mother!
Hello? Hello, Arthur? This is your mother. Do you remember me?
Mom, I was just going to call you. Is that a funny thing? You know that I had my hand on the phone.
You were supposed to call me last Friday.
Mother, honey, I know. I just didn't have a second, and I could cut my throat.
Arthur, I sat by that phone all day Friday.
Honey, I was working.
All day Friday night.
Darling, I was in the lab.
And all day Saturday. And all day Sunday.
Mom,
and your father finally said to me, Phyllis, eat something, you'll faint. I said, no, Harry, no. I don't want my mouth to be full when my son calls me.
Mom.
And you never called.
Mother, I was sending up a rocket. I didn't have a second.
Well, it's always something, isn't it?
All right, honey, look, please.
You know, Arthur, I'm sure that all the other scientists there have mothers. And I'm sure that they all find time after their breakfast or before their count-off to pick up a phone and call their mother.
Honey, listen, now you have me on the phone.
And you know how I worry.
Well, that's the point.
I read in the paper that you're still losing them.
Mother, I don't lose them.
I nearly went out of my mind.
Honey, listen, I
thought, what if they're taking it out of his pay?
All right. Mother, that's it. Mom,
Wait,
just
so
please,
hard.
honey,
I
tell
will
me how
send
you
you a
are.
postage
Mother,
stamp
tell
if
me
it's
how
so
you
hard.
are. How are you?
I'm sick.
I'm sorry to hear it. What's wrong?
Nothing. Well, you know what it is, Arthur.
Yeah.
It's the same thing it's always been.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
It's my nerves.
Yeah.
And, I went to the doctor.
Of course, yeah.
And he told me.
Yeah.
He said, listen, Mrs. White, you are a very nervous, very high-strung woman.
Yeah, well, God knows that's true.
And you cannot stand the slightest aggravation.
Well, no. Well, of course.
So I said, Doctor, I know that.
Yeah,
I know, and you know, I do. I know that.
Yeah.
I said, but you see, Doctor, I have this son. And he's very busy, and it's the truth. He's busy. I said, you see, Doctor, he's too busy to pick up a phone and call his mother.
Mom, honey, I want you to tell me
when
now.
I said that to him, that man turned pale.
Mother.
He said, Mrs. White, I have been a doctor for 35 years.
Darling.
And I've never heard of a son too busy to call his mother.
I know, Mom.
That's just what he said to me, Arthur.
I know.
And that man is a doctor.
Mother, please, tell me, what did the doctor say they're going to do with you?
Well, I may be in the hospital for a while, so...
The hospital?
Yes.
But what are they going to do?
Well, they'll x-ray my nerves.
Mother, why don't you let me know? All you have to do is drop me a card.
I don't want to aggravate you. Don't aggravate yourself. Never mind about me, darling. Please listen about you. How is your hangnail?
Mother, listen to me, please. Just don't worry.
Arthur, what does that mean? Honey, what does that mean, don't worry?
Well, nothing, actually. I don't know. I said the first thing that came into my head.
Listen to me, Arthur. I'm a mother.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And
Listen, what's the use of talking, you know? You're very young. Someday, honey, you'll get married.
Mom.
And you'll have children of your own.
Mom, please.
And, honey, when you do, I only pray that they make you suffer the way you're making me. That's all I pray, Arthur. That's a mother's prayer.
Okay, Mom, thanks for calling.
You're very sarcastic.
Mother, I am doing my best here. Now, you called. I tried to explain to you that I was busy. You
all
will not
right,
listen.
Don't hit me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I bothered you when you were so busy. Believe me, I won't be around to bother you much longer. And listen, I hope I didn't make you feel bad.
Are you kidding? I feel awful.
Oh, honey, if I could believe that, I'd be the happiest mother in the world.
Well, Mother, what do you think? I feel rotten.
Oh, then, Arthur, honey, why don't you call me? Honey, you know, I know that I nag you. You got a nagging mother. What are you going to do? I'm kidding. But, honey, you know, you're my baby. And listen, you're the only baby I've got. And I'll tell you something, when you get to be 100 years old, you're still going to be my baby, you know? And when you don't call me, honey, I can't help it. I worry. And is that so hard to just pick up a phone and call your mommy? Is it? Oh, please, baby. Please.
Yeah, well, I will, I promise.
Oh, honey, if you do, you make your mommy so happy.
Well, if my mommy's happy, then I'm happy.
Oh, thank you, baby. And Mommy wants to wish you lots of luck with your rocket.
Thank you, Mommy.
And you remember that Mommy loves you?
I love you too, Mommy.
Goodbye, baby.
Goodbye, Mommy. Nanny.
This is the song that some of the boys sang as they went bravely off to World War III. So long, Mom, I'm off to drop the bomb, so don't wait up for me. But while you swelter down there in your shelter, you can see me on your TV. While we're attacking frontally, watch Brinkley and Huntley describing contrapuntally the cities we have lost. No need for you to miss a minute of the agonizing Holocaust. Yeah! Little Johnny Jones, he was a U.S. pilot, and no shrinking violet was he. He was mighty proud when World War III was declared. He wasn't scared, no siree. And this is what he said on his way to Armageddon. So long, Mom, I'm off to drop the bomb, so don't wait up for me. But though I may roam, I'll come back to my home, although it may be a pile of debris. Remember, Mommy, I'm off to get a commie, so send me a salami and try to smile somehow. I'll look for you when the war is over, an hour and a half from now.
Tom Lehrer there. So long, Tom. Nice little war ditty for a war that hasn't happened yet, but it just still might. Don't hold your breath that it never will. For mankind is quite inventive for being able to get themselves to war and get themselves in trouble. That's actually all the thing about motherhood. Just when you think it's all going to be nice and sweet and everything just fine, you have a child that comes along. Especially them boy childs, and they really mess things up. Aye, they'll make you they'll turn you grey. That's what they'll do. They'll turn you grey, and your hair will be falling out, and but you still love them somehow. Bill Cosby now, natural child birth.
My wife and I decided to bring our first child into the world by way of natural childbirth. Now, we were intellectuals, mind you, which means that intellectuals go to study things that people do naturally. You see, let's think about it. Intellectuals go to class to study how to do this. My wife and I sat in class to learn how to have natural childbirth. And the first thing they teach you is that you have to breathe properly. See, so when you press down on the muscles, the breathing. That's my wife's job. So she's there. And she was good. Now, the father's job, and the father must be there for these classes. And they give the father a diploma also. And if you don't get a diploma, you cannot come to the birth. See? So my job is to bend my wife in half and say, push. Now, if I don't go to class, I don't get a diploma for this. So I can't come to the birth. So my wife is there, and I'm there, push. And I'm the cheerleader. Push him out, shove him out, way out. Push him out, shove him out, way out. And my wife is a wonderful breather. And we were the best in our class. And I began to breathe with my wife, macho style. Zuff, woof, whiff, woof, push, push, zuff, woof, whiff, woof, push, push. We went to parties and people asked us to breathe. Ladies and gentlemen, the breathing Cosbys. Push, push. Natural childbirth. Natural childbirth means no drugs will be administered into the female's body during the delivery. The father can have all he wants. On the 9th month, my wife called to me from the balcony of our California home. Bill! I became excited. I said, push. Then I remembered we have to go to the hospital for the natural childbirth. So I run into the car. I got a Ferrari. I do 104 from the garage to the front door. So my wife comes out. She gets in the car. 180, and we're breathing. Push, push. And I'm in my Ferrari, man, $17,000 Ferrari. And my wife said, oh, I said, no, dear, please, wait, not here. No, not in the Ferrari, please. And I pull over. We go in the bushes. We go in the bushes, but no, not in the car, dear. She don't Bill, get out here, but not in the Ferrari. Hold everything. I'll get you there. So we pull up to the hospital. The Marx Brothers jump out. Put my wife in the wheelchair. Run her down to the delivery room. I signed her in. They put the hat on me, the thing on backwards, the booties on the shoes. I run into the delivery room. They got my wife all prepped and her legs way up in the stirrups. And the doctor's sitting there like Johnny Bench. Now, the first real pain hit my wife. And my wife said, and I said, push. Carol Burnett described what labor pains feel like. She said, take your bottom lip and pull it over your head. The second pain hit. My wife said, whoa, and stood up in the stirrups. Grabbed my bottom lip. And said, I want morphine. I said, but dear, she said, you shut up. You did this to me. And on the next contraction, she told everybody in the delivery room that my parents were never married. Now we're back to breathing. And I'm sitting there push, push. My wife's getting tired. I don't want to push anymore. I don't want to push. No, you've got to push, dear. Come on, dear. You got to. I don't want to. Oh, no. Bill, tell him to give me some. No, dear, you can do it. No, I don't want to graduate from the class anymore. Please, dear, come on, you can do it. And I look in the rearview mirror and I see the head. And Johnny Bench is still sitting there like... So I said, isn't that the head? He said, yeah. I said, well, go get it. He says, it's stuck. I said, well, get the salad spoons, man. So he gets the salad spoons, and the baby comes out. Now this is the greatest moment in our lives. This is what we asked God for. This is what we wanted to see if we could make. And I looked at it. And they started to clean it off. And it wasn't getting any better. And I went over to my wife and I kissed her ever so gently on the lips. And I said, darling, I love you very, very much. You just had a lizard.
Your mama's so fat, she was a mattress as a maxi pad.
Your mama's like a pack of Timbits. For $2, I can share her with the rest of my hockey team.
Be careful, though, making jokes like that, for you don't be knowing what old mama be like. Your mama might be so tough that she doesn't... she just used brass knuckles on the old hockey team. She'll knock him around some before he gets mean. We're cutting a commercial. We'll be back momentarily. Oh, yes, and that last Yo Mama joke was brought to us by Jeff McHenry.
Hi, kids. Hi, Pedro. Kids, let's all sing the Keds song. If you want shoes with lots of pep, get Keds, kids, Keds. Or bounce and zoom in every step, get Keds, kids, Keds. You'll be a champion with style. Hit that ball a half a mile. They're tough, they last a long, long while. Keds, kids, Keds. There's a pair of smart youngsters. Hi, kids.
Hi, Kiddo.
Say, why do you kids wear Keds?
So I can run faster and jump farther.
So I can win more often. Right. Always look for the label big and blue. Keds, kids, Keds. That spells out U.S. Keds for you. Keds, kids, Keds. Those shock-proof arches sure are neat. The right support for growing feet. So be a champion athlete. Keds, kids, Keds. Product of United States Rubber.
Look, Sidekick, a shop just for heroes.
No, it's a comic book shop and it's for everyone.
Not possible. See, it's even right in the name, Heroes. So that means you'll need to stay out here whilst I go shopping.
It's Heroes, your mom threw out comic shop, and it's for everyone, including sidekicks.
Hey guys, you know, the little guy is right. It's all about the love of comics, and not whether you can fly or not. But, by the way, I do love the cape.
Gee, thanks.
So Heroes Comic Shop is located at 130 West 14th Street in Elmira Heights, New York. We're open Wednesday through Saturday. You can check us out at momthroughout.com.
Oh, look! They have Archie comics!
Heroes Comics, for every kind of hero.
Well, now, you might be a-thinking, where be Molly in all of this? Well, she did the right thing. She made sure she got out of town for Mother's Day. She's off with some friends, having some fun. Aye, it's a necessary thing, and that's the greatest gift she might be able to give to Mother. You know, to get out of her way. That way, well, if you've ever been a mother, then you'll be understanding. You love having your kids around. Sometimes you love having them not around. So let us be celebrating Mother's Day another way. What a Mother's Day song. That'd be right. Brian Holden with the Mother's Day song.
Every day you keep me safe and warm and loved and fed. But today's your special day, it was my turn instead. So I got up at 5 a.m., I've been working hard since then. Some things I didn't get quite right, next year I'll try again. Just for you I did my best to cut my own hair. Some places came out pretty good and some are kind of bare. I washed all your nicest clothes, but the washer wasn't free. So I used the dishwasher, pretty smart of me. Remember, no one's perfect, every kid has faults. Remember, it's the thought that counts more than the results. My heart was in the right place even though I did it wrong. It was all to say on Mother's Day my love for you is strong. I vacuumed really quietly, I didn't use the power. I cleaned your dirty iPad screen, I held it in the shower. I painted all the ceilings, it was easy with the mop. Now the carpet's painted too with cool rainbow drops. I answered all your work emails with just leave me alone. And we gave a prince from Scandinavia a loan. I watered all the houseplants with the garden hose. I forgot to turn it off, sometimes that's how it goes. Remember, no one's perfect, every kid has faults. Remember, it's the thought that counts more than the results. My heart was in the right place even though I did it wrong. It was all to say on Mother's Day my love for you is strong. Your car's shiny inside and out with lots of olive oil. Who knew that oatmeal splatters up so high and far on boil? I tried to make you orange juice, but I spilled it on the floor. I tried to fry you bacon, we don't have a stove no more. Since you can't really cook this week, I called the pizza place. I emptied out the fridge and freezer so there's enough space. They should be here anytime, 2 dozen pizza pies. I paid with your credit card, I hope that you're surprised. Remember, no one's perfect, every kid has faults. Remember, it's the thought that counts more than the results. My heart was in the right place even though I did it wrong. It was all to say on Mother's Day my love for you is strong. My heart was in the right place even though I did it wrong. It was all to say on Mother's Day my love for you is strong. It was all to say on Mother's Day my love for you is strong.
You trying to get clarity and you end up in jail. Let me ask y'all a question. Say you marry a woman. You marry a woman, then you find out that this woman can't have kids. You find out she can't have kids. But you love the woman so much that she convinces you to adopt. And y'all do. Y'all adopt. Y'all adopt. And then y'all get divorced. Do you owe child support on that baby? When I asked the women was like, yes. I looked at y'all was like, nah. They ain't your baby like that, dog. They ain't your baby like that. But if you go to court, the judge is gonna say, hey, this is your baby. And you are financially responsible for this baby. But let me tell you what not to yell out once that judge gives you clarity. Don't say this. Well, if it's my baby, show me the blood work. Don't say that. Don't say that. They're gonna hold you in contempt. They're gonna hold you in contempt. And when they hold you in contempt, you heard that judge say that you was in contempt. You heard him. And you could have just walked to the little contempt door and just went on that, but you gonna stand there like you ain't hear that man talking to you. Cause you a good person. You a good person. You a good person. You know what I'm saying? You take care of your mama when you can. You know what I'm saying? You go to church, you pay your tithes. You're educated. But when that judge hold you in contempt and you standing there, a bailiff is gonna come touch you and you're gonna forget that you're a good person. You're gonna forget you're a good person. Cause when that bailiff touch you, you're not gonna respond like a good person. You're gonna respond a little bit something like this. Get your damn hands off me. And then more bailiffs are gonna come and then they're gonna drag you out. They're gonna drag you out. And when they drag you out, they always manage to grab your face like that. They always manage to do that. So let me tell y'all why I come in, because this is my cousin's situation. This is not my situation. I'm in court just being down. When you tell somebody that you gonna be down with them, you gonna have to prove that. I'm in court being down with my cousin, being supportive, and then this contempt starts to happen. And now I have to reevaluate how down I'm gonna be. Because this is the problem. This is the problem. When they dragging him out, you try to look at the person who said that they down with you, who bought in there for your support. I saw him trying to get his neck around. I saw him. You trying to get your neck around. I saw him. But I'm wondering, like, why the hell you looking at me? Don't draw no attention to me. You ever been in a car with somebody and they get stopped in a traffic violation and you sitting there minding your own business. The officer doing his business, then he come around to your window and say, can I have your ID? No, what the hell you need my damn ID for? I'm not driving, I'm sitting. Is it a sitting ticket? I asked the man once, I said, hey man, what do you need to see my ID for? He said, just in case we take him to jail. I say, well, take him to jail first. Decide that first, and then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it on my ID. But every time I get him for my ID, I go to jail. I don't know what's on my ID. I don't know what's on my ID. I don't trust my ID. Nah. I don't trust my ID, man. I'm telling you, man. That motherfucker raggedy, dog. I asked him, I said, hey, man, even if you take him to jail, what do you need to see my ID for? He said, we need to make sure that you are authorized to operate a motor vehicle. I said, man, it's not my vehicle. I got out, I'll walk. I ain't got time for that. This is not my vehicle, man. This is not my vehicle. I told him, I said, hey, when y'all done with y'all business, pick me up. I'm gonna be walking this way. My vehicle. Man, so my cousin looking at me, the bailiff saw where his eyes was looking, so the bailiff gonna come on the row that I'm on, because he tracked his eyes. He said, is anybody with him? I spoke up for the whole row. I said, hell no. Ain't nobody with contempt, man, hell no. You know my cousin mad at me? This is what he mad at me for, because he tried to look at me, and this is what I did when he tried to look at me. He gonna tell my mama. He gonna tell my mama on me. My mama said, well, he is like that. I said, what you mean I'm like that? I know what my mama meant, though. I know exactly what she meant. Let me tell you something. I got my mama arrested. Accident, don't judge, accident. See, I don't like being late for nothing. I'm never late. So my mama asked to use my truck while I'm out of town. I said, hey, if you want to use my truck, come pick me up, take me to the airport. I got somewhere to be. And don't be late. You know, my mama show up late. Now we rushing. We rushing to the airport, and it's an accident. And I ain't got no time for no accident. So I tell my mama, go around. Go around the accident. Go around. I didn't know that you couldn't do that. I didn't know that you couldn't go around accident. So the cop pulled us over, yelling at my mama, and he said, ma'am, did you not see that it was an accident? My mama said, yeah, I saw it was an accident. That's why I went around. Then the man said, you could have ran over a body, ma'am. You could have ran over a body. Now I'm hot. Because I'm late. I'm running late. I ain't got time for this shit. So I said, hey, but did we run over a body, sir? Did we run over a body? But the man He didn't see me. He thought that was my mama talking. So my mama gonna look at me and I act like I was asleep. Officer came and knocked on the window. I woke up with my ID in my hand. I said, I am authorized to operate a motor vehicle, sir.
That better be Ali Sadiq. I believe that be how you're pronouncing it. And if it ain't, then that's how it should be pronounced. Now, the captain has said that's how it should be pronounced. Now, that was Ali Sadiq with getting dragged out of a courtroom and getting your mother arrested. What a grand prize to give, a present to give your mother for Mother's Day. A matching pair of cufflinks or bracelets. I'm sure she was thrilled with them. Lou and Peter Berryman with a chat with your mother.
Oh, the pirates in their fetid galleons, daggers in their skivvies, with infected, tattooed fingers on a blunderbuss or two. Signs of scurvy in their eyes and only mermaids on their minds. It's from them I would expect to hear the F word, not from you. We sit down to have a chat. It's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another, but I don't want to hear you use that F word with your mother. There are lumberjacks from Kodiak vacationing in Anchorage, enchanted with their pine tar soup and caribou shampoo, with 7 weeks of back pay in their aromatic woolens. It's from them I would expect to hear the F word, not from you. We sit down to have a chat. It's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another, but I don't want to hear you use that F word with your mother. There are militant survivalists with Gucci bandoleros, taking tacky khaki walkie-talkies to that rendezvous, trading all the latest armor-piercing ammo information. It's from them I would expect to hear the F word, not from you. We sit down to have a chat. It's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another, but I don't want to hear you use that F word with your mother. There are jocks who think that God himself is drooling in the bleachers in a cold November downpour with a belly full of brew, whose entire grasp of heaven has a lot to do with football. It's from them I would expect to hear the F word, not from you. We sit down to have a chat. It's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another, and I don't want to hear you use that F word with your mother. There's unsavory musicians with their filthy pinko lyrics who destroy the social fabric and enjoy it when they do, with their groupies and addictions and their poor heartbroken parents. It's from them I would expect to hear the F word, not from you. We sit down to have a chat. It's F word this and F word that. I can't control how you young people talk to one another, but I don't want to hear you use that F word with your mother.
Your mama joke, your mama's so ugly, your mama's so fat, your mama's so tall, your mama's so dumb, is a classic joke. And it's amazing to find new ones year after year. Your mama's so short, you can see her feet on her driver's license.
Your mama's so old, her birth certificate says expired.
Yeah.
Your mama's so old, she sat behind Jesus in the 3rd grade. Your mama's so old she waited tables at the Last Supper.
You be careful what you say about my mama, because your mama's so ugly, the last time she heard a whistle was when she got hit by a train. When your mama was born, the doctor slapped her parents.
Your mama smells so bad, Speed Stick slowed down and stopped.
Huh?
Your mama's glasses are so thick that when she looks on a map, she can see people waving.
Your mama's so dumb, she failed a survey. She's so dumb, she sent me a fax with a stamp on it. She's so dumb, she sits on the TV and watches the couch.
That one actually hurt a little.
That's your mama.
Come on, man. I thought we were just fooling around. Cut it out. Your mama's so dumb. If my dog was as dumb as your mama, he'd walk backwards and wag his tail.
You must mean wag his head.
Wag his head.
Or did you mean shave his head and call it his butt?
You know why?
Your mama's so ugly, she goes in a strip joint, they pay her to keep her clothes on.
That sent me to college. Your mama's so ugly, she uses a line of makeup called Why Bother?
Your mama's so ugly, the psychiatrist makes her lie face down. Your mama's so ugly, they put her face on a box of X-Lax and sold it empty. She's so ugly, when she walks into a bank, they turn off the cameras.
Your mama's so fat, her shadow weighs 100 pounds. Your mama's so fat, she puts mayonnaise on her aspirin.
No.
Your
My mama?
Your mama. Mini Keeler. Your mama's blood type is ragu.
Oh.
That there be Garrison Keeler and Paula Poundstone with more Your Mama jokes. Now let us go to Jamie Broza with Bad Mood Mom.
One night when my mom got home, sister and I were playing with the telephone, wrapping it up in some paper and tape. A quiet game, the phone didn't have a scrape. What are you doing, son? What are you doing, miss? Don't make a mess, I've had the longest, hardest day. Please pick up all your toys, stop making so much noise. My mom was out of line and I knew what to say. Bad mood, Mom. She was so grumpy. Bad mood, Mom. All she does is yell at me. Bad mood, Mom. She used to be swell, but now she's nothing but a bad mood mom. One morning I got up first, woke my sister, then started to rehearse. Got out some pots and pans, then did some super drumming. Sister got out a fan and did some guitar strumming. What are you doing, son? What are you doing, miss? You woke me up, I've had the longest, hardest night. Just put away those things, my headache's pounding rings. My mom was off the charts and it was not right. Bad mood mom. She was so grumpy. All she does is yell at me. Bad mood mom. She used to be swell, but now she's nothing but a bad mood mom. Most of the time we have loads of fun. Most of the time she's as cool as they come. Everyone thinks my mom's the best, but they've never ever seen her totally stressed. boy, watch out. One night it was Daddy's turn. His turn to cook, his turn to burn. He's burning burgers, he's burning fries. Then my sister starts telling her lies.
Mother called me stupid. Mother called me dead.
Cut it out, son.
Dad, she's not making sense. But then my face is ugly. He said I burp and snore.
Oh no, my dad just dropped the burgers on the kitchen floor. I gotta. He is so grumpy. All he does is yell at me. He used to be swell, but now he's nothing but a bad mood dad. She's totally grumpy too. All they do is yell at me. They used to be swell, but now they're nothing but cranky. Spank me, they never ever thank me. Sad, mad, bad mood mom and dad. They're always on my case, and I never do anything. I'm just having a little fun. They're just so mean. I don't break anything. I mean, sometimes, but it's not my fault. It's just an accident. And how was I to know that there was grape juice in that cup? I thought it was
Aye. Kids always be making everything better. We're up here to the top of the hour. We'll take a smidgen of a break and be right back with the next part of the show. Don't be worrying, this Pottercast has got a long way still yet to go. I made a rhyme there. That was a goodie. That it really were. And don't be forgetting to get them our calls in through 323-HEAVE-HO. That's Darby. 323-432-8346. You can call or text and get in them our requests. Or sometimes you just be a nice silent feller and you or gal, and you be doing it through the Book of Haste or the Mail of E or the Snail of Bale. You can join us right there on the Book of Haste with the Captain's Quarters, the Captain's Quarters Show podcast. I keep saying podcast, but it's pronounced Pottercast. I don't be knowing what be teaching them what do they be learning them kids are in them school things. But it ain't properly English. No, it ain't at all. We'll be back momentarily.
Hey, yours! Yeah, yours! No, not yours. I mean yours. Yeah, yours. Right over there. Yeah, yours. So, yours been enjoying this show. So why not spread the joy? Let your friends know. I mean it. Invite them to listen with yours. They be so thankful. They start treating you like a king because they be so grateful. They might even make a monument to you to show how they really feel about what you've done to them. And be sure to click that like and subscribe buttons. And don't be stingy. Hit the bell too, so you get notifications of new episodes. That ways yous and yous friends never miss a moment of the Captain's Quarters. And in turn, yous never miss having me, Babushka, sing so beautifully every week. So, don't just sit there. Go, invite and subscribe and make your life better by never missing an episode of the Captain's Quarters or me, the lovely Babushka. Now, just do it.
Welcome back to the second hour of me show, me boy. And boy, oh boy, have we got some splendiferous bits and baubles right in store for ye. For example, the Final 40. It'd be extremicated right from the request sent to us via the Mail of E.
That's email, you dolt.
That's what me be saying.
They can also call us at 323-HEAVE-HO.
I'd like to heave-ho you.
What was that, my little pumpernickel?
Nothing, my dear. You old sea hag.
Well, here, let me help you get this show going again.
Awash, you old bat. Heave off.
Heave off, heave off. Johnny, Johnny,
We're all doomed. Oh, that's better.
See? I made it so better. I'm going to see about that dinner and work on my suntan.
Me's not even hungry, and it's be night time out, you crazy old bat. And don't slam the door. We've been investigating the different parts of Mother's Day. And one of the things that sometimes can make Mother's Day a great deal of fun are yo mama jokes. But Lavelle Crawford warns what can happen if you challenge Mama with Lavelle Crawford's Yo Mama joke. Don't challenge Mama.
Never ever get into a Yo Mama session with your mama. You hear me? You hear me, sir? You hear me? Shaq, you hear me? Don't get into no Yo Mama session with your mama. You understand me? I'm trying to teach you. You younger than me, nigga. I can talk to you like this. Don't do it. Because they do not play fair. Me and my mom was watching that show, Yo Mama, on MTV the other night, and it wasn't that funny, so I changed the channel. She was like, what you do that for? I said, it wasn't that funny. She said, I thought it was hilarious. I said, you don't know nothing about comedy. She talking about, oh, really, you think you can do better because you're a so-called comedian? I said, first of all, lady, I'm a professional so-called comedian. She said, really? I said, really? She said, well, hit me with your best Yo Mama joke. I said, no, Mama, you know how crazy your ass is. Remember you threatened to take us for a ride by the lake? I am not gonna get into this with you. She said, boy, say what you want about my mama, and I say what I want about your mama. I said, but you are my mama, aren't you? She said, boy, just say what you want about my mama. I say what I want about your mama, and we'll see who got the best joke. I said, this is weird. But I said, okay. I said, Mama, I'm gonna let you know I'm a professional. I'm going for the juggler. So you saying I can say what I want about Big Mama? She said, go ahead. I said, cool, because I don't like her anyway. I said, you ready? She said, go ahead. I said, well, Mama, your mama's so ugly. Every time she look at the mirror duck. She said, that's the best one you got? I said, well, what you got, old lady? He said, well, your mama's so nasty, she sucked your daddy and came in here and kissed you goodnight.
Well, I remember way back when I was just a kid, going places with my mom and dad. Used to scare me to death how my mama used to act. 6 or 7 beers she's hit. We were sitting at a table, mama got disabled, all the liquor running to her head. Soon I got to choking, daddy wasn't joking. Grabbed me by my arm and said, don't look now, your mama's got her boobs out, showing everybody in town. Faces turning red, we was wishing we were dead. People standing all around. When my mama gets to drinking, there ain't much thinking. There's nothing anybody can do. You just hope and pray that there will never come a day when mama's out drinking with you. You can take that with you, check it out. That way got her in the truck, started driving home. Jeez, mama said you had to go. I'm much prettier up close. Daddy pulled it over, standing on the shoulder. Mama putting on a show. Started up the truck, mama stood up with the pants still around her knees. Then I heard mama holler, if you give me $1, I'll let you take a look at these. Don't look now, your mama's got her boobs out, showing everybody in town. Faces turning red, we was wishing we were dead. People standing all around. When my mama gets to drinking, there ain't much thinking. There's nothing anybody can do. You just hope and pray that there'll never come a day when mama's out drinking with you. You just hope and pray drinking with you.
It takes all kinds of mamas to make the world go round. And some will make you proud, and some will make you proud. And there be Raven Cooper with Mama's Got Her Boobs Out. Now, here's Jim Nisbet's mother-in-law. Aye, a different kind of mother. But a mother still the less.
Now here's a little song that kind of gets me in the crawl. It's about my dear sweet mother-in-law. One thing certain about married life, you get one mother-in-law with every wife. Now she's just as friendly as a grizzly bear. It's a good thing they don't come in pairs. She's just as helpful as a well that's dry, and just as snoopy as the FBI. None of that hot picking now. I moved out west where I wouldn't be so near, but just like winter, she comes every year. Stays 6 months at a time and leaves me half crazy and without a dime. Hush, I'ma let you pick in a minute. Now she's always trying to catch a man. I wish she would, I don't think she can. She thinks she's a beauty queen. The only time she looks good's around Halloween. Now try it one time. Have mercy. When she drives my car, she gets on my nerves. The way she slings it around them curves. The radar man tried to track her down. He couldn't catch up with her with a dozen bloodhounds. Man, she can fly. Now she rules the roost at my house. When she's around, I can't open my mouth. I had her on her knees, now understand. She said, come out from under that bed and fight like a man. Now all mother-in-laws are not so bad. One of them kind I ain't never had. Some mother-in-laws I think are fine. I'm just talking about yours and mine. And yours. And yours. I'm talking about yours too.
I shan't forget the day that I was born. 'Twas on a cold and frosty winter's morn. The doctor said I was a chubby chap, but when the nursie took me on her lap, oh, she washed me all over, I remember, then powdered me all over tenderly. Then she put me in me cradle by the fireside, in the little shirt my mother made for me. Last summer I went on my holidays, upon the briny ocean I did gaze. The sea, it looked so nice I thought I'd go and have a dip, but in a minute, all the girls on the beach at me were staring, and some were taking snapshots I could see. It was a good job for me that I was wearing the little shirt my mother made for me.
Aye, it'd be fascinating how Mr. Stanley Holloway sings that the little shirt my mother made for me, and somehow makes it the term loving your mother a disturbing thought and process. But to each your own, or to each your own. That's cannibalism. Now we have Anita Renfro, the mom song. I think you're gonna like this. It may not be quite so disturbing as the last one. The last one still is kind of funny.
What I have done is I have figured out what a mom would say in a 24-hour period, and I have condensed it to 2 minutes and 55 seconds. So strap on your seatbelt, here we go. now, get up out of bed. Wash your face, brush your teeth, comb your sleepy head. Here's your clothes and your shoes. Hear the words I said. Get up now, get up and make your bed. Are you hot? Are you cold? Are you wearing that? Where's your books and your lunch and your homework at? Grab your coat and your gloves and your scarf and hat. Don't forget, you gotta feed the cat. Eat your breakfast, the experts tell us it's the most important meal of all. Take your vitamins so you will grow up one day to be big and tall. Just remember the orthodontist will be seeing you at 3 today. Don't forget your piano lesson is this afternoon, so you must play. Don't shovel, chew slowly, but hurry. The bus is here, be careful, come back here. Did you wash behind your ears? Play outside, don't play rough. Would you just play fair? Be polite, make a friend, don't forget to share. Work it out, wait your turn, never take a dare. Get along, don't make me come down there. Clean your room, fold your clothes, put your stuff away. Make your bed, do it now. Do we have all day? Were you born in a barn? Would you like some hay? Can you even hear a word I say? Answer the phone, get off the phone. Don't sit so close, turn it down. No texting at the table. No more computer time tonight. Your iPod's my iPod if you don't listen up. Where you going and with whom and what time do you think you're coming home? Saying thank you, please, excuse me makes you welcome everywhere you roam. You'll appreciate my wisdom someday when you're older and you're grown. Can't wait till you have a couple little children of your own. You'll thank me for the counsel I gave you so willingly, but right now I thank you not to roll your eyes at me. Close your mouth when you chew. We'd appreciate. Take a bite, maybe two of the stuff you hate. Use your fork, do not burp or I'll set you straight. Eat the food I put up on your plate. Get an A, get a door, don't get smart with me. Get a grip, get in here, I'll count 2, 3. Get a job, get a life, get a PhD, get a dose of I don't care if you started. You're grounded until you're 36. Get your story straight and tell the truth for once, for heaven's sake. And if all your friends jumped off a cliff, would you jump too? If I've said it once, I've said at least 1,000 times before that you're too old to act this way. It must be your father's DNA. Look at me when I am talking, stand up straighter when you walk. A place for everything, and everything must be in place. Stop crying or I'll give you something real to cry about. Oh! Wash your teeth, wash your face, get your PJs on, get in bed, get a hug, say a prayer with Mom. Don't forget, I love you. And tomorrow we will do this all again because a mom's work never ends. You don't need the reason why. Because I said so, I said so, I said so, I said so. I'm the mom, the mom, the mom, the mom, the mom. Ta-da!
You couldn't be more than 5.
You're so fat they have to jack you up to take off your shoes.
Yeah, well, you're so skinny your eyes are in single file.
Well, you're so ugly your ears stick out to get away from your face.
Well, your mama is
Hold
so...
it, wait a minute. Don't bring anyone's mother into this. She ain't here. If it wasn't for your mother, you wouldn't be here. So remember, when you put down one mother, you put down mothers all over the world. The last letter R is that she taught me respect, and for the room up in heaven that I know she'll get. Mother, there is no other like mother, so treat her right, Take care of mother, you only get one.
Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right.
Mother, there is no other like mother, so treat her right. Mother, I always love her, my mother, so treat her right, treat her right.
Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right.
M-O-D-H-E-R. Mother, I love you, mother.
Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right.
Aye, did you be recognizing that there voice? Aye, it be Mr. T. Happy right, Mr. T from, many different things. First seen on, you guessed it, Rocky. Then we saw him in the A-Team. He'd gone on to do a number of different things, and all fun and interesting little segments of life, and trying to bring a good example to the world. That's the secret of Mr. T. And he sums up the Mother's Day show we have here with Mr. T's Treat Your Mother Right. Clear back to 1984. Aye. But we're not quite done before we dipped into the final 40. I promised a certain feller, I promised Mr. Insane Ian, that I would play this song. I heard it, I fell in love with it. If I remember correctly, he wrote, he originally drafted this song when he was 12, put it to music when he was 35 or 32, somewhere in his 30s. And then when he's 45, he finally made a video for it. But either way, it doesn't matter whether he was 12 or 45 or somewhere in between. It's lovely, and it was so much fun. I promised him, without him prompting me, that I would be playing it this week in the show proper. So we'll end the show proper with this, and then we'll go into the final 40, which is all request driven from ye. Now, we haven't had many verbal requests. I don't know if we've had any, but we've had a number of written and texted requests. You're getting all bashful and shy on me again. I got to stir up the pot there and get you talking again. It's a strange world when we have to incite riots of vocalities. But here it is, Insane Ian with The Sound of Chickens. Lovely. I love this tune.
Colonel Sanders, my old friend, I've come to eat with you again, because a hunger softly creeping left me drooling while I was sleeping, and the hunger could be sated by just one vice, your herbs and spice. Within the sounds of chickens, in restless dreams I walk the streets for your biscuits, mac and cheese. In my kitchen was a surprise, 10-piece bucket full of legs and thighs, and the bucket had original recipe and crispy. Amid the sounds of chickens, and in my dream last night I saw 10,000 drumsticks, maybe more. There was just so much commotion, it was just poultry in motion, and the chickens came alive and screamed my name, and their refrain was the sounds of chickens. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark.
Aha! Aye, it almost brings a tear to your eye. Aye, you have Simon and Garfunkel, Disturbed, and now Insane Ian. And I think right in that's the order of greatness for that tune. It just goes right to your heart. Possibly one of my favorites now. I'm truly touched right deep down inside. I think I need to get a bite to eat before I return for the final 40. When we cut in a commercial, and I'll go see if there's something in the fridge, like some cold fried chicken or pot pie or something. I'll be back momentarily.
Back to present ancient Chinese pantomime, just for fun of it, Jello tonight. Back to present small Chinese type baby, waiting for dessert. Chinese mother bling baby, Jello, famous Western delicacy. Poor Chinese baby. He unable to tell if this Jello is strawberry, raspberry, jelly, orange, lemon, lime, apple, black raspberry, black jelly, or grape. Jello come in all 10 flavors. Poor Chinese baby. But Chinese mother bling baby, great Western invention. Spoon. Spoon was invented for eating Jello. Baby find this is grape Jello, deep, dark, delicious new flavor. Chinese baby very happy. So end ancient Chinese pantomime. Is pretty good commercial, no?
Squatch Den.
Hey, Reggie, our store's empty. Reggie, they look closed.
No, they ain't closed. They're like, hey man, they are closed.
Oh, right. I was running a new Hound Dog shirt.
And I wanted the new album by Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
Hey guys, we're down here.
Hey, did you know that your shop is closed?
Yeah, you closed up shop and everything.
Yeah, moved again. We've grown so fast that we needed a bigger place, so we moved just down the hall, and now we're right by the entrance to JCPenney's. This move allows us to have everything we had before and more. Like, we're gonna get the dollar section back, more live shows, as well as listening parties, t-shirts, CDs, DVDs, even 8-tracks.
Really?
Yep.
Sweet.
And don't forget to check us out on the Squatch Den Records on Facebook and Instagram. And we have our own online radio station. Be sure to check us out at squatchden.com.
Oh, wow, man. Check it out, man. Is that a vinyl store? Oh, man.
Squatch Den. Well, as I say, that song invoked strong feelings in me, and feelings deep down within, and only could be taken care of by a quick trip to the fridge. Now we shall meet. Now, Tim Hawkins is what has been requested from the Book of Face. The Book of Face, there's a quiet, reserved person who took and made a request to Dar, and asking for Tim Hawkins' dollar store.
All right, I wanted to kick this off with a little song that about a place that means a lot to me. I know these are troubled economic times, and this is a song about a place that's helped me out a lot. Here we go. Well, never really had a lot of money in the bank. It's hard to pay the mortgage and fill the gas tank. That's why I want to take a little time to thank God for the dollar store. If you want to buy cheap stuff, you're in luck. Fill up the cart and go dumping in the truck. It's a place that you go if you only got $1. Thank God for the dollar store. Well, I got baby wipes, I got a baby rattle, some gum and a kite and a ping pong paddle, SOS pads and a box of fiddle faddle. Thank God for the dollar store. Y'all know what fiddle faddle is? Okay. It's like a poor man's Cracker Jack. Come on, people. Well, you can buy shampoo and cheap blue jeans, peanut butter crackers, and a can of beans. You can feed a whole family for not a lot of green. You can buy a rake or a garden gnome, dog food, fingernail polish, and a comb. And the toys always break by the time you get them home. That's the truth. Thank God for the dollar store. Well, I got me a knife, I got some popsicles, a ring for my wife, and a big jar of pickles. You'd be amazed what you get for 20 nickels. Thank God. That's $1, sir. 20 nickels. You get, okay. You were homeschooled, weren't you? I knew. I said, you'd be amazed what you get for 20 nickels. Oh, thank God for the dollar store. All right.
They passed an ordinance in the town. They said we'd have to tear it down. That little old shack out back, so dear to me. Though the health department said its day was over and dead, it will stand forever in my memory. Don't let them tear that little brown building down. Don't let them tear that precious building down. Don't let them tear that little brown building down. For there's not another like it in the country or the town. It was not so long ago that I went tripping through the snow out to that house behind my old hound dog, where I'd sit me down to rest like a snowbird on his nest and read the Sears and Roebuck catalog. I would hum a happy tune, peeping through the quarter moon, as my daddy's kin had done before. It was in that quiet spot daily cares could be forgot. It gave the same relief to rich and poor. Don't let them tear that little brown building down. Don't let them tear that precious building down. Don't let them tear that dear old building down. For there's not another like it in the country or the town. Now it was not a castle fair, but I could dream a future there and build my castles to the yellow jacket's drone. I could orbit around the sun, fight with General Washington, or be a king upon a golden throne. He's seen one of them, I know. It wasn't fancy built at all. We had newspapers on the wall. It was air conditioned in the winter time. It was just a humble hut, but its door was never shut, and a man could get inside without a dime. Don't let 'em tear that little brown building down. Don't let 'em tear that precious building down. Don't let 'em tear that dear old building down, for there's not another like it in the country or the town.
Aye, that there be Billy Ed Wheeler with old little brown shack out back. And if you don't be understanding what that be, you missed out on a true opportunity. See, I got a kind of a rhyme there, and that is meaning an old outhouse. Oh, it seems quite appropriate that the next requested one be Weird Al Yankovic, Taco Grande.
Taco Grande. Taco Grande.
Yo quiero chimichangas y chili carrero. Yo tengo el dinero para un steak picado. Las flautas y tamales siempre muy bueno. Y el chili relleno. You see, I just gotta have a tostada, carne asada. That's right, I want the whole enchilada. My only addiction has to do with a flour tortilla. I need a quesadilla. I love to stuff my face with tacos al carbón. With my friends or when I'm all alone. Yo tengo mucho hambre y ahora lo quiero. Un burrito ranchero. So give me something spicy and hot now. Break out the menu, what you got now? Who would you tell the waiter I'd like to have sour cream on the side? You better make sure the beans are refried.
Taco Grande. Taco Grande.
Well, there's not a taco big enough for a man like me. That's why I ordered 2 or 3. Let me give you a tip, just try a nacho chip. It's really good with bean dip. I eat 1, 2, 3, 4 burritos. Pretty soon I can't fit in my Speedos. Well, I hope they feed us lots of chicken fajitas and a peach or margaritas. Well, the combination plates all come with beans and rice. The taquitos here are very nice. Now I'm down on my knees. We need some extra tomatoes and cheese. And could you make that separate checks, please?
Taco Grande. Taco Grande.
Buenas noches, señor, y bienvenido a Enricos Casa de Salsa. Tenemos muchos platos muy sabrosos. Si puedo recomendar el ardiente pollo al infierno, muy delicioso. Sus ojos se quemarán, su estómago estará en fuego. Se quedarán en el baño por una semana. ¿Entiendes lo que digo, gringo estúpido tonto?
Well, the food is coming, I can hardly wait. Now watch your fingers, careful hot plate. What you think you're doing with my chili con queso? Well, if you want some, just say so. Oh boy, pico de gallo. They sure don't make it like this in Ohio. No gracias, yo quiero jalapeños, nada más. You can toss away the hot sauce. ¿Dónde están los nachos? Holy frijoli. You better get me a bowl of guacamole. Y usted, Eugene, why's your face turning green? Don't you like a pinto bean? You want some more? Cinnamon Crispas? If you don't, hasta la vista. Just take the rest home in a doggy bag if you wanna. You can finish it mañana. Well, it's been a pleasure, I can't eat no more. Señor La Cuenta, por favor. If you ain't ever tried real Mexican cooking, well, you oughta. Just don't drink the water.
Taco Grande. Taco Grande. Taco Grande.
If y'all hear ice cream truck, do they have the ice cream man around here? They have Mr. Softy ice cream? Remember when the ice cream man used to come to town when you was little? And no matter what you was doing, you would stop and lose your mind? There's something about the ice cream truck that make kids lose it. And they can hear that from 10 blocks away. They don't hear their mother calling them, but they hear that ice cream truck. And no matter what was going on, the ice cream man came and stopped. You be getting some marbles and shit, and you hear ice cream! Ice cream! The ice cream man is coming! The ice cream man is coming! Mom! Mom! Those are some money! The ice cream man is coming! Then your mother come to the window and be throwing change. She's saying, get your father toasted almond bar, and get your brother icy, and get yourself vanilla cone, and bring back my change. And you catch all that shit and run down the street, top speed, chasing the ice cream truck going, ice cream! Ice cream man always drove extra block though. And I know he's seen us and shit, but I think he just be in the car with his friends saying, watch me make how fast I make these motherfuckers run. You be behind him doing 50 going, ice cream! You stop, you be all went out of wind, say, ice cream man, can I have this? I want this over here, and a toast on by my father, and give me this ice over here, and vanilla cone. Thank you, ice cream man. Thank you, ice cream man. Thank you. And you get your ice cream. I get my ice cream. I remember I would get my ice cream, and I didn't eat it. I'd sing for a little while, you know. You know how kids are, every going, I have some ice cream. I have some ice cream. I have some ice cream. And I'm gonna eat it all. I'm gonna eat it all. The ice cream be running all down your arm and shit. Ice cream. I'm gonna eat all my ice cream. Ice cream. You know, there's be one kid on the side didn't get no ice cream, and kids don't care. They go, you don't have no ice cream. You didn't get none. You didn't get none. You didn't get none. You didn't get none. 'Cause you are on the welfare and can't afford it. You can't afford it. You can't afford it. Other kids join in. You can't afford it. You can't afford it. And his father is an alcoholic. He wants some ice cream. He wants to eat some of my ice cream, but wanna lick? Psych. You want some ice cream? You want some ice cream? I'm going to eat all of my ice cream. You cannot have some. You can't. You dropped your ice cream. Eat it. I could drop my ice cream in a pile of shit and eat it. I mean, it's just sprinkles, like sprinkles. Don't let your mother catch you doing that nasty shit, though. My mother caught me doing that. She make you put it down one sentence. Put that back on the floor. And you drop that shit quick. Say, I wouldn't go eat it. My mother caught me doing that. Anybody got them mothers that would hit you with a shoe? I had a mother that would throw a shoe at you at the drop of a dime and you up wherever she was aiming. It was bad with her shoe. She would like carry that like a gun. By the time I was like 10, my mother was like Clint Eastwood with a shoe. And you up, my mother walked in the room was like, why'd you eat the ice cream off the floor? I didn't know ice cream. Bad. Accurate. You be in a supermarket and shit and be grabbing cereal off the counter going, Ma, can we get this? She'll say, I guess not. And can be doing 3 different things. Be on the phone with my grandmother and be cooking with this hand, have the phone like this and be saying, yeah, Mama, hold on a second. Bad. you up. And God forbid my mother be dressed up and have them high-heel Jimsons on, them pumps, because then she get boomerang action going on your ass. And you up in the room, you won't even know what the happened. They can hear you when they're getting ready to walk out the door. They hear you on the bunk bed around. They got that mother hearing. They hear they say, wait a minute, baby.
Let's go.
Another form of motherhood there. Eddie Murphy with Ice Cream Man and shoe throwing mama. Now we've had requested Gilda Radner's Let's Talk Dirty to the Animals.
Rooster says good morning with a cock-a-doodle-doo. Good morning. A horse's neigh is just his way of saying how are you. A lion growls hello, and owls ask why and where and who. May I suggest you get undressed and show them your wazoo? Oh, the animals, let's talk dirty to the animals. You, Mr. Bunny, Mr. Bear, if they don't love it, they can shove it. Frankly, I don't care. Oh, the animals, let's talk dirty to the animals. Up yours, Mr. Hippo, soft Mr. Fox, go tell a chicken, suck my and give him chicken pox. Oh, the animals, let's talk dirty to the animals. From birds in the treetops to snakes in the grass, but never tell an alligator bite my. No, never tell an alligator bite my. Yes, never tell an alligator bite my snake.
I stood by the fruit store on the corner just to watch a funny looking man. And this is what he said, I heard every word, and I'll tell you so you'll understand. I don't like your peaches, they are full of stones. I
Here's a fun little ditty. Clear back to 1936. It's Hoosier Hot Shots. I like bananas because they have no bones. It's like that one picture where they show boneless bananas. I always wondered, what about the ones that do have bones? But I guess there's a song that proves they had no bones. So no bones about it. It's bonish free, or you buy one, get two free. It's a boneless deal. Bonus deal. Well, I be cutting commercial. Be back momentarily with the second half. And rumor has it that Babushka is preparing a food and a song. If only she'd stick to what she knows best. And it's neither of them.
First she squeezes the tomatoes, then she squeezes the melons, and now she's squeezing the Charmin. Please don't squeeze the Charmin.
But this is new Charmin bathroom tissue. It's so squeezably soft.
Mrs. Logan.
I just can't resist it.
If you only knew, Mrs. Logan, I can't resist it myself. I like to sneak a squeeze on the sly. Squeezably soft. And that fragrant Charmin is added. Nice touch.
Mr. Whipple, please, don't squeeze the Charmin.
Don't squeeze the Charmin in the store. Squeeze it at home. New Charmin bathroom tissue. Squeezably soft.
I am Prime, Defender of Earth, leader of
Hey,
the...
Prime! The rest of the guys are in the back!
What?
Hey, Prime! Back here!
Exactly what is this place? Is the Resistance headquartered here?
He said resistance, like resistor.
This here be heroes.
Did someone say hero?
Hero.
Hey, Prime, I'm Jared, and this is Heroes Comic Shop. We're in Elmira Heights. It's 130 West 14th Street, to be exact. And as you can see, we have a lot of books. We have a lot of books for any taste. You know, if they make it into a comic, we carry it. So take your time, look around, pick up whatever looks interesting.
Yeah, it's the world's best place to be.
Yeah, the little guy's right, Prime. And it's a good place to rest your spark. That may be, but as long as the Earth needs to be defended, we must roll out.
Heroes Comics, for every kind of hero.
Do I see Archie Comics? We had requested from the Malafi that if we could be so kind and sweet and decent as to play a George Carlin bit. But George Carlin bit keeping people alert. And I be telling ye, there be times when you do have to be a-working to keep people alert and around ye. And here's some grand suggestions that will do wonders for ye.
Now we come to the practical portion of our show. This is the practical stuff. This is where I actually give advice. Little tips and hints and suggestions on things that'll help the quality of life. Little things you can put to work almost immediately. In fact, some of you may be aware of my more famous tips from the past. How to get rid of counterfeit money. Put it in the collection plate at church. See how often the simple solution will elude us. Here's one, how to get out of jury duty. Lots of people try that, don't they? And they do. A lot of them get out of jury duty by lying. You don't have to lie. Tell the judge the truth. Tell him you'll make a terrific juror because you can spot guilty people just like that. Well, today's suggestions are a little different. These are just sort of hints on things you can do to keep other people alert during the day when you're out and about your business. Little ways to keep people on their toes. Because people need that. And I'm not talking about your friends so much, it's just the general public. People need a little sort of a mental goose during the day to kind of bring them back to reality, There are an awful lot of people walking around, not all there. And I don't mean the helpless or the homeless. I don't mean people who've been kicked out of Mattawan without their, their medications and stuff. I'm talking about with jobs. There are people walking around with a kind of a neutral zone around their heads. Some people leave part of their brains at home when they come out in the morning. Hey, some people don't have that much to bring out in the first place. So I say there are little things you can do to help keep other people on their toes. Did you ever try backing out of a drive-in bank? That's the kind of thing I mean. Or just walk up to someone on the street and say, "Pardon me, I have nothing to say." Someone asks you what time it is? Say, "Well, it's either 6:15 or Mickey has a heart on." Now, many of these suggestions which I'm offering are intended for use on retail clerks, because retail clerks seem to need special help. Did you ever go into a store and realize immediately that the clerk is running on a lean mixture? The cheese fell off his cracker a long time ago. He's just a couple of sandwiches short of a picnic. Here's one to try. Go into a gift shop and ask for your gift. Well, they never seem to have mine. I say, "I saw your sign, I came in for my gift." Save you the trouble of looking all over for me. Doesn't impress them, but it keeps them on their damn toes. Or else just go running into any quiet little store on a Sunday morning and say, "Are you open on Thursday?" They'll say yes, say "Thank you," and run. Let them figure it out. It's not your concern. Stand on line at the bank for a really long time. One of those new kind of lines they have at the bank. The common feeder line. Used to be every teller had his own line. Not anymore. Now you think you're in Disneyland. Stand on line a long time. When you finally get up to the window, just ask for change of a nickel. They actually call other tellers over to look at you. Here's one you might try. Go into the photographer's studio in your neighborhood and ask the man if you can buy the pictures of the other people. Say, "How much for that heavy-set couple in the window?" Oh, they will stare at you a long time on that one. In fact, they might even back up several feet. This one is my current favorite. Go into the dry cleaners and ask the man if he can remove the stains from one pair of pants and put them in another pair of pants. They ought to be able to do that for the same amount of money. While you're in there, ask him if he can get pecker tracks off a wedding gown. That's the test of a really quality dry cleaner. Go into a laundry, hand him your shirt, and tell him to rotate the buttons. Go into a gun store, buy a gun, then buy some ammunition, then ask him if they have any ski masks. Here's one for the supermarket. This is a good one for the supermarket. Next time you're at the supermarket, get a shopping cart and fill it to the top. I mean a huge mound of groceries. And then go up to the line and look for somebody with one item and ask them if you can get ahead of them. Do you mind? For Christ's sakes, I'm in a hurry. I only have 1,100 items. Run into a bakery and say, "Can you bake a cake in the shape of a penis?" They never know. They always have to have a meeting. Well, I don't know. Wait a minute now. Hold on just a moment. Could we have a picture to go by? Well, no, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you, lady. Order more flour, Helen. Next time you're at a wishing well, doesn't happen often, does it? But next time you're at a wishing well, ask to see the manager. Tell him you've been coming there for 10 years and none of your wishes have come true. Either you give me my money back or I'm in the well. Here's one for the baseball park. Won't be long now and you can try this one for the baseball park. Did you ever notice at the ballpark, a lot of guys bring a glove? F that, bring a bat. You see a foul ball coming? Hit it back to them. Hit it back. Wave to the pitcher. They'll think you're a fun fan. They'll think it's straitjacket night. Did you ever notice in some hotels they give you a little sewing kit? You know what I do? I sew the towels together. Sew the sheets to the drapes. Let them know you've been there. Sure. All right. Thank you. Now here's one for the guys. This is strictly for the guys. Go into a barber shop and tell the man you want to get your pubic hair streaked. Say nothing fancy, just frost my bush. They'll be talking about you for years. The man who had his bush hair sectioned off with aluminum foil as they try to find a way to fit you under a dryer. You'll be in the Bush Hall of Fame. Here's a good one when you're in a bar. This is great. When you're in the bar, do you ever notice in the bar someone always says to you, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" Say, "No, thanks, but can I have the money instead?" Tell them you're saving up to buy your own damn bar.
want you all to hit the floor. I got one thing to ask you and nothing more. So answer in English, if you can. Where were you born, man?
Huh? Where was I born?
That's right, I said, where were you born?
Hey, are you one of those dudes that do horoscopes, man? Hey, I'm a Cancer with a bad moon
Look
rising.
here, El Fago, watch my lips. Where were you born?
I was born in East LA, man. I was born in East LA.
Oh yeah, you're born in East LA. Well, let's see your green card, huh?
Green card? I'm from East LA.
Alright, well then who's president of the United States?
Oh, that's easy, man. That guy that used to be on Death Valley days, John Wayne.
Alright, let's go. Come on.
Next thing I know, I'm in a foreign land. People talking so fast I couldn't understand. There was nobody there to lend a helping hand. I was cold, it was dark. Where is a burger stand? I want to go back to East LA. I wish I was back in East LA. I don't belong here in downtown TJ, 'cause I was born in East LA. Ole! I crawled under barbed wire, swam across the stream, rode in 6 different trucks, packed like a sardine. Walked all day in the burning sun. Now I know what it's like to be born to run. Up ahead was the promised land, shining like a star just beyond my hand. All I could see was a golden glow. I looked up, a sign said 5 zillion sold, and I was back in East LA. Yes, I was back in East LA. You know I'm never gonna stray, 'cause I was born in East LA. Orale! Born in East LA. I'm alone, I don't fatto from out East LA. Cuídate! Born in East LA. Born in East LA. Orale! Born in East LA. This ain't no Datsun, it's a Chevrolet. Cruzale. Born in East LA. What I say? Born in East LA. Orale! Soho Street. Brooklyn Avenue. We love it. City Terrace. Whittier Boulevard. We love it. Milchip. How'd you get the Milchip? Whether I lost or not. I'm alone. From another way. I was born in East LA. Got to say. East LA. East LA. Don't be late. Cruise all day. East LA. East LA.
That there be born in East LA. Cheech and Chong. Grand one. Love that, love that. Now, here's Kipadada's Wet Dream in the Gulf Stream. Yes, we be hearing that just but 2 weeks ago. Aye, but that doesn't matter. This here be the final 40. If you hear something one week, you can request it the next. That's the beauty of the final 40. It's all driven by requests from ye, the listener. And so, with that, we get Kipadada, and it's a good one. I'm glad when we have good ones repeated, not just something repeated that disturbs ye and leaves you wanting to, wash your ears out with a fire hose or something like that. But this way, it's quite enjoyable, and punny too.
It was April the 41st. Being a quadruple leap year, I was driving in downtown Atlantis. My Barracuda was in the shop, so I was in a rented Stingray, and it was overheating. So I pulled into a Shell station. They said I'd blown a seal. I said, fix the damn thing and leave my private life out of it, okay, pal? While they were doing that, I walked over to a place called the Oyster Bar, a real dive. But I knew the owner. He used to play for the Dolphins. I said, hi, Gil! You have to yell, he's hard of hearing. Gil was also down on his luck. Fact is, he was barely keeping his head below water. I bellied up to the sandbar. He poured me the usual. Rusty snail, whole of grunion, shaken, not stirred, with a peanut butter and jellyfish sandwich on the side, heavy on the Mako. I slipped him a fin, on porpoise. I was feeling good. I even dropped a sand dollar in the box for Jerry's squids, for the halibut. Well, the place was crowded. We were packed in like sardines. They were all there to listen to the big band sounds of Tommy Dorsal. What soul! Tommy was rocking the place with a very popular tuna, Salmon Enchanted Evening, and the stage was surrounded by screaming groupers, probably there to see the bass player. One of them was this cute little yellowtail, and she's giving me the eye. So I figured this is my chance for a little fun. You know, piece of Pisces. But she said things I just couldn't fathom. She was too deep, seemed to be under a lot of pressure. Boy, could she drink. She drank a lot. I said, what's your sign? She said, Aquarium. I said, great, let's get tanked. I invited her up to my place for a little midnight bait. I said, come on, baby, only take a few minnows. She threw me that same old line. Not tonight. I got a haddock. And she wasn't kidding either, because in came the biggest, meanest looking haddock I'd ever seen come down the pike. He was covered with muscles. He came over to me and said, listen, shrimp, don't you come trolling around here. What a crab. This guy was steamed. I could see the anchor in his eyes. I turned to him, I said, baloney. You're just being shellfish. Well, I knew there was going to be trouble, and so did Gil, because he was already on the phone to the cods. The haddock hits me with a sucker punch. I catch him with a left hook. He eels over. It was a fluke, but there he was, lying on the deck, flat as a mackerel. Kelpless. I said, forget the cods, Gil. This guy's going to need a sturgeon. Well, the yellowtail was impressed with the way I landed her boyfriend. She came over to me, she said, hey, big boy, you're really a game fish. What's your name? I said, Marlin. Well, from then on, we had a whale of a time. I took her to dinner. I took her to dance. I bought her a bouquet of flounders. And then I went home with her. And what did I get for my trouble? A case of the clams. Think I had a wet dream.
It's been a truly wonderful day. It's been mostly quiet. It's been mostly sweet. It's been mostly babushka-free. I like that in a day. These are good days when things like that happen. But to all things must come to an end. And I hear coming down the hard... I believe that's our signal that she be here.
God, Bobby, you know, I couldn't ask for better Mother's Day. You know, Molly and me, we had nice, peaceful day. We go out to the target range. We had some nice seaweed scones. We had wonderful girls' day out. And the best part... you wasn't around. But anyway, I sings now. What a drag, it is getting old. Kids is different today. I hear every mother say, Mother needs something today to calm her down. And though she's not really ill, there's a little yellow pill. She goes running for the shelter of her mother's little helper, and it helps her on her way, gets her through her busy day. Things is different today. I hears every mother say, cooking fresh fruit for her husband's just a drag. So she buys an instant cake and she burns a frozen steak and goes running for the shelter of her mother's little helper, and to help her on her way, get her through her busy day. Doctor, please, some more of these outside the door. She took 4 more. What a drag, it is getting gold. Men just ain't the same today. I hears every mother say they just don't appreciate that yours get tired. They're so hard to satisfy. You can tranquilize your mind. So go running for the shelter of a mother's little helper, and for help you through the night, help to minimize your plight. Doctor, please, some more of these outside the door. She took 4 more. What a drag, it is getting gold. Life's just much too hard today. I hear every mother say the pursuit of happiness just seems a bore. And if yours take more of those, you will get an overdose. No more running for the shelter of a mother's little helper. They just helped you on your way to your busy dying day.
Well, I do believe we were tortured well enough. Good night.
So just chill till the next episode.